Good afternoon, my name is Camden and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am taking a video request from one of my lovely subscribers, Terrell, and I'm going to be doing the Do I Have That Book tag. If you guys have any video suggestions of your own, please always feel free to leave them in my comment section. I love hearing what you guys want to see and I will do my very best to fulfill your requests. So anyway, I have a list of questions here for the tag, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to try and find a book that coincides with each of the prompts. Just a quick note before we get started, I mentioned this in a previous video, but I do only have half of my book collection here with me in this apartment. Unfortunately, we got a smaller apartment than our previous one and I couldn't fit all of my books. So half of them are in storage right now. So I'm going to do my best to try and only pull from the ones that I have here. But if I remember any that are in storage, I'm going to mention them as like a last resort. Okay, challenge number 1. Do you have a book with deckled edges? Okay, for this one, I have To Capture What We Cannot Keep by Beatrice Collin. Let's see if I can focus in on those. There you have it. Deckled edges. Honestly, I love the look of deckled edges, but I just hate feeling the texture like when I'm paging through the book. Something about the texture really bothers me. Number 2. Do you have a book with 3 or more people on the cover? I'm sure I do. Okay, for this one, I grabbed Bruise by Tanya Boteju. We have 1, 2, and 3. So, prompt number 3 is, do you have a book based on another fictional story? I love retelling, so I know I have one. Let me check. I grabbed Sherwood by Megan Spooner. This one is based off the Legend of Robin Hood. So this is going well so far. I haven't had to stand up once. Number 4, do you have a book with a title 10 letters long?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, for this one, I grabbed Wild Beauty by Anna Marie McLemore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, prompt number 5. Do you have a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter? Okay, for this one, I grabbed Latsoe by Darcy Little Badger. It starts with an E, ends with an E. This is such an excellent book. If you have not read it, please do. It is by a native author and it's very cute and magical. Number 6, do you have a mass market paperback book? I definitely have some in storage. I don't think I have any here, but I will check. I couldn't find any on my shelves, but I did think of a couple that I have in storage. First one that I remember having is Arthur, King by Dennis Lee Anderson. I'll put it on screen. And I also have Sourcery by Terry Pratchett in mass market paperback. Number 7 is, do you have a book written by an author using a pen name? That is a good question. I used to own The X-Hex by Erin Sterling, which is the pen name for Rachel Hawkins, but I ended up getting rid of that at the time that we moved because I wasn't a huge fan of it. So I'm gonna have to scrounge around and see if I have any others. Okay, for this one, I couldn't find any on my shelves, but I do own A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court by Mark Twain, whose real name was Samuel Langhorne Clemens. Mark Twain is a pen name, so I'm going to count it. Number 8, do you have a book with a character's name in the title? I have Agnes at the End of the World by Kelly McWilliams for this one. Our main character's name is Agnes. Here she is in the title and on the cover. Number 9, do you have a book with 2 maps in it? 1 map, 1 map again, 1 map again. Okay, if this doesn't have 2 maps in it, I do not know what will. Okay, 1 map, 2 map. Number 10, do you have a book that was turned into a TV show? I feel like every time I read these prompts, I think of something that I have in storage. Like, I have the Percy Jackson series, and that's about to be turned into a TV show, but that's in storage. I have Shadow and Bone. That's a TV show. That's also in storage. I'm gonna have to really dig deep on the shelves to see if I can find anything. The only one I could find for this one is Mansfield Park, which I feel like is a little bit cheating, but it was made into a British like serial TV show a number of years ago, so I'm gonna count it. Number 11. Do you have a book that was written by someone who is originally famous for something else? Celebrity, athlete, politician, TV personality, etc. Do I have any books written by celebrities? I do not have any books written by celebrities on my shelves, and I really don't think I have any in storage either, if I'm honest. I don't read a lot of celebrity memoirs, so I wouldn't be able to pull on that. So the only ones that I would read would be like fictional books that are written by celebrities, like The Land of Stories. I read that. That is by Chris Colfer, who starred on Glee, but I don't own it. I know James Franco wrote like a fictional book, but I never wanted to pick that up because everyone said it was horrible. That's the first one that I failed. Number 12. Do you have a book with a clock on the cover? I just completely like destroyed my shelves looking for a book that has a clock on the cover. I do not have one here. What I do have is The Clockmaker's Daughter by Kate Morton, I want to say. Cover on screen. This one definitely has a clock on it. It is in storage. It was a book of the month book, but it has a clock. Number 13, do you have a poetry book? Okay, the one I grabbed for this is The Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. This one is not technically like a poetry collection or anything like that, but the story is written in verse, so I'm gonna count it. If we want to talk a true poetry collection book, I do also own a collection of Maya Angelou's poems. That is also in storage right now, so... Next. 14. Do you have a book with an award stamp on it? All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. Pulitzer Prize winner. Perfect. Number 15. Do you have a book of short stories? This one should be easy. I have plenty of short story collections, I believe. I had a couple options for this one, but I grabbed 1,000 Beginnings and Endings. This is edited by Elsie Chapman and Ellen O. This one is a collection of Asian mythology retellings. Number 17. Do you have a book that is between 500 and 510 pages long? This one's gonna require some work. 498, 613. Okay, for this one I grabbed Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. This one is 504 pages long. There you go. Number 17. Do you have a book that was turned into a movie? For sure. For this one, I grabbed Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This got turned into a movie, I want to say like 5-6 years ago. If you watched the movie and you really liked it, you need to read the book. It was way better than the movie. I highly recommend. I don't even like video games that much, and I really enjoyed this book. Read it. We are nearing the end of this. Question number 18. Do you have a graphic novel? For this one, I grabbed The Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill. This one is so cute. I really love the illustration style in it. And it's about little dragons that grow tea leaves on them. Okay. Last question, number 19. Do you have a book written by 2 or more authors? I was already up, so I grabbed a couple. First one, I have These Broken Stars by Megan Spooner and Amy Kaufman. And I also grabbed Illuminate by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. For some reason, Amy Kaufman is in both of these pair-ups. But while I was up, I also saw The Honeymooners by Christina Lauren, and I remembered that Christina and Lauren is a combination of the 2 authors' first names, which means that this is technically a pen name. So I'm scratching Mark Twain and I'm using this one for my pen name question. There you have it. So yeah, that is the do I have that book tag completed. Out of all 19 questions, I'm only missing one, and that is a celebrity author. So not too bad if I do say so myself. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Since you made it all the way to the end, please like, share, subscribe, comment maybe. Tell me what video you would want to see, and you can be the next Terrell getting his own video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you next week with a new one. Goodbye.